you guys on this wonderful Sunday. So, I am pumped because we are going to play a game of Simon Says. Who here has ever played Simon Says? If you have, raise your hand super duper high. Yes! So, for those who haven't played, when you play Simon Says, you gotta listen to those two keywords. I could say something like, Simon says to touch your nose. When you hear Simon Says, you go and do that action. If I said touch your nose, but I didn't say Simon Says first, then we don't touch it. Okay, you got it? But I have a special number. Whatever action I say for Simon Says, we gotta do it not once, not twice, not 3 times, but a whole 7 times. You ready? Let's have those listening ears out. Now, let me think of a good one, okay? Simon says to hop up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And twirl around and spin. That's right, I almost got you. I didn't say Simon Says. Simon says to stop. Good job. Touch your head. Good job. Simon says to pat your tummy. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Simon says to stomp. Really, really, really loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And clap your hands. Oh, good job. I hope you guys had fun doing that. And that 7 number is super duper important. Let's hear what our special guest has to say about our story today.
Today in our Bible stories, we will hear about a man who was covered in dots.
Just follow me through. Hoo, hoo.
Follow me through, follow me through, who? Always got a Bible story for me and you.
Whew, that's the last one. Well, friends, I'm Luis, the handyman. I'm working on a project and we need lots of bricks. Can you count them with me as I put them away? All right. Here's one. That was heavy. Okay. How many is that? 2. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Wow. Okay. That was some hard work. Now, how many bricks did I put away? 7? Wow, that doesn't sound like a lot. But when you're picking them up one by one, it's really hard. You know, that reminds me of our story today. If you want to help me build it? Haha, great! Let's put it on the story fence. Hammers up, little builders. Ready? 1, 2, 3, hammer! Great job, little helpers. You can put your hammers down. Now we just need our story tools. Yep, we have everything we need. Okay, so today's true story from the Bible begins with a man named Naaman. Naaman was a very important guy. He was in charge of a big army. He was used to doing things his own way. One day, Naaman got sick. He had lots of spots on his skin, and it hurt really bad. There was no medicine that could make the spots go away. Now, Naaman heard about a friend of God's who might be able to help him. So Naaman took his horse and chariot and went to find God's friend, Elisha. When Naaman got to Elisha's house, a messenger came out and told Naaman that if he wanted to get better, he needed to go wash himself 7 times in the river. 7 times? Well, that sounded very hard. This made Naaman very angry. Naaman was angry because he thought Elisha was going to make him better right away. 7 baths sounded too hard. You know what? Sometimes following God's way is hard, but we have to remember, God's way is perfect. Naaman, you just have to jump, and go God's way. Finally, Naaman went God's way and washed 7 times in the river. Can you guys count Naaman's baths for him? Ready? Go, Naaman! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And look, his spots are gone. Ooh, yep, I do a happy dance too. Way to jump, and go God's way, Naaman. It was hard, but you did it, and now you're all better. See, God's way is perfect. Hey there, Ollie. Tell me, whose way is perfect?
God's way is perfect. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, whose way is perfect?
God's way is perfect. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. Adios.
Hey guys, welcome back. Whew, I'm almost tuckered out from playing Simon Says. Now, in our story, there was a man named Naaman. A little tricky, right? Well, you see, he had a bunch of boo-boos all over his body. So he went to a man who loved God so much, and he asked him if he could help him and have God get rid of all of his boo-boos. And you know what the man said? The man said, you need to go over to this river and jump in and out of it 7 times. You remember that number from earlier? Yes, that's right, 7 whole times. But the thing is, when Naaman heard that, he goes, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any work. I just want it to be healed, and healed fast. Plus, if I jump in the river 7 times, and the first time it doesn't work, what if people make fun of me? Now, is that a right way of thinking? No. Sometimes we have to do things that might be a little bit hard, but there's a reason for that, and God has a plan for us. So he saw all of those boo-boos that he had, and he thought, you know what? I should just go ahead and do it. And he jumped in the river, and he jumped in and out, not once, not twice. How many times? 7 times. And after those 7 times, he was healed. That is so cool. You see, God is always looking out for us. And if we have to do a little bit of work, that's okay. The fruit of our labor is proof of God's love. Alrighty, guys. Now, here are the items that we will need for today's craft. We need a craft stick. We need a pair of scissors, a couple of scraps of paper, a glue stick, a pen, and a blank sheet of paper, and we will be making these cutouts and some crayons. So go ahead and get those items, and I will see you soon.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to show you how to make these gingerbread cutouts. We will need 2 of them. And gingerbread houses and gingerbread men are super duper cool. And I know it's not Christmas, but that's okay. So I'm going to start off with the head, which is almost a full circle, but we're not filling in the bottom part. So it looks kind of like that. And now I'm going to add some arms. And we want them up, kind of like he's doing jumping jacks. And why do we want them up again? Because he was jumping in the river. So we got a head, 2 arms, and now for our 2 legs. There's 1 leg, and here is 2 legs. So it'll look like that. I'm going to use these 2 right here. I'm going to cut. Make sure to be very careful. And the reason why we have 2 of these is we are going to make 2 sides of Naaman. The first side, we are going to make him with all of the boo-boos that he had on him. Almost done with this part. So I'm going to need a red crayon. And I'm also going to get a black crayon. So with my red crayon, I'm going to draw a bunch of spots. So the boo-boos he had kind of like chicken pox. It made him feel very sad and icky, and nobody wanted to hang out with him. I bet he was super duper sad. So I'm going to draw him with do you think I would make a happy face or a frowny face? I'm going to make a frowny face. Couldn't find a black crayon, but that's okay. Because he was very sad. He even made a tear. I'm going to make another tear right here. So here is him with all of the boo-boos. Very sad face. Now for our second person, I'm going to draw a happy and healthy Naaman. Because as he was jumping in and out of the river, his boo-boos slowly went away. Because God healed him. And I bet that made him super duper happy. For this side, we are going to turn that frown upside down. Watch out. Almost there. Time for a smiley face. I'm going to do a smiley face in green. Oh, watch out. Look how happy he is. And I'm also going to give him... I'll just leave it like that for now. So we have a happy face and we have a frowny face. Now I'm going to get my craft stick. I'm going to add some glue at the top of one side. I'm going to put our frowny face, Naaman, like this. And I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put the happy face on the other side. So it'll look like this. Now, with my blue scraps of paper, I'm going to add glue on just the ends. Now, why do you think it's blue? Where did Naaman jump? Did he jump in the woods? No. Did he jump in some mountains? No. It's also probably tiring if I were to jump in mountains. I'd be scared I'd fall. He jumped in the river. So we have our very blue water. And the middle part is open. So I'm going to take my Naaman. And I'm going to put him right inside. And in our story, he jumped in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and He was all better. All of his boo-boos went away, and that frown turned upside down. It must have been some hard work, but when you listen to God, awesome things happen. Alrighty, guys, I can't wait to see your naming in the river. Love you so very much. Until next time, bye.
God, you are the best. You don't make mistakes. Yeah, you don't make mistakes. And when things are a mess, you always know the way. You always know the way. You are perfect every single day, in every single way. I don't have to worry. You're perfect when I don't know what to do. Yes, I know it's true. I don't have to worry. You're perfect. Yeah, I know you are. Perfect. Yeah, I know you are. God, you are the best. You don't make mistakes. Yeah, you don't make mistakes. And when things are a mess, you always know the way. You always know the way. You are perfect every single day, in every single way. I don't have to worry. You're perfect when I don't know what to do. Yes, I know it's true. I don't have to worry. You're perfect. Yeah, I know you are. Perfect. Yeah, I know you are. You are perfect every single day, in every single way. So I